Hello guys, welcome to our course, Data Analysis in Python. In this video, we'll be talking about Python operators. We'll explore the different operators in Python and how to use them with different Python data types. So we'll also get to know what kind of operation we can perform with the different operators we have in Python. So let's get started. But don't forget to like, put your question in the comment section, and subscribe to this channel.
9 to 5 data.
In Python, operators are special symbols or keywords that perform specific operations and operands. There are several types of operators in Python, including assignment operators, arithmetic, comparison, logical, and many more. So we'll start with the assignment operators. Assignment operator is used to assign values to variable, and it is denoted by the equal sign. And for example, we have name, Alice. Let's note that the name has no quotation on it because it is a variable, which we will talk more about later. And Alice is assigned to that name. Alice is a data type of string. And again, we have another example, age. Age is the variable and it is assigned to the value of 30, which is an integer. The next one we want to talk about is the comparison operator, and we have this equal sign which checks if two values are equal. We also have the exclamation mark and the equal sign used together. They check if two values are not equal. And the next one is the greater than sign. We check if the left operand is greater than the right operand. The next one is the left hand sign, which checks if the left operand is less than the right operand. And the next one we have the greater than sign and the equals to sign, which checks if the left operand is greater than or equals to the right operand. And the last one we have here is the less than sign, used with the equal sign, which checks if the left operand is less than or equals to the right operand. And we also have logical operators, and they are and, or, and not. The and operators, the way they work is that we use them with what we call if else. So we use them to check if a condition is true, and if another condition is true, the output will be true. If condition A is true and condition B is false, so the combination of the two conditions, the output will be false. And same goes with false and true, which will equals to false, and false will equals to false. For all operators, the first condition, if the first condition is true or the second condition is true, then the combination of the two conditions give us output of true. If condition A is true or condition B is false, the combination of the two conditions gives an output of true, and same goes for the rest. False or true will give an output of true, false or false will give an output of false. And the not operator, which is a negative or a negation word. For example, if you have not true, which translates to not false, and if you have not false, it translates to true. So let's move to our Anaconda navigator and launch our Jupyter notebook to show some example code of the operators we just discussed. So let's show example code of what we just explained, and type markdown here. So the first one we'll be talking about is the assignment operators. And they are denoted by the equal sign. So for example, we can say x equals to 10, and which translates that we have assigned the value 10 to x. So we will run this code and we'll say print value of x so we simply have value of x 10. So we can also just do print x and we'll get 10. So that is about the assignment operator. So let's move to the next one, which is the arithmetic operator. So we have the addition let's say the value of y is the addition of 5 and 3. So we'll say 5 plus 3 and we'll run this code. If we say print y, we should have value of 8. So that is the addition operator. So we also have the subtraction. We'll say b equals to 10 minus 4. And we'll run that and say print b. We get 6. Under the arithmetic operator, we have the multiplication. We'll say a equals to 6. And the multiplication sign is holding down your shift key and the number 8 on the keyboard will give you the multiplication sign, which some people call the asterisk. So 6 asterisk 8, we'll run that. You should, when you print it, we should get 48, and that's 48. So we have the division operator. C equals to 20, and the division sign is the / key. And we'll say C equals to 20 divided by 5. We'll run that and print C. And we'll get 4.0, which is the same thing as 4. But this time around, 4.0 is just an output which we'll have to pay attention to because this output is a float. So sometimes if you need an integer, there's a way we'll go around it. But for now, this output is correct and we'll take it that way. The other type of division we have is what we call the float division. So the float division, let's say FL, we'll say is 20 and 2/3. We'll run that and print FL. So what this has given us is 6. So the float divisions return the whole number of a division part because 20 divided by 3 does not give us a whole number of 6. It is going to have a recurring decimal at the end. Do you understand now? So if we do, let's do FL1 equals to 20 divided by 3 and print FL1. So we can see it's 6.6666. So the float division returns the whole number of a division result. It returns the whole number of a division result. If we want to return the decimal point after the whole number, we can do that by doing modular division, which is also known as modulus. So let's do modulus division. MD equals to 20, and the sign for modulus division is the percentage sign, 20 divided by 3. And let's print MD. So we should see a different result from the type of division we have been doing from the top. What this has given us from this modulus division is the remainder after the division. For example, we know that after dividing 20 by 3, we get 6 and we have 2 numbers remaining. Like 6 multiplied by 3 will give us 18, and you subtract that from 20, we'll have a value of 2. So it will give us the remainder we will have when we have done our division. So that is what modulus division does. The